So people have asked me many times, how do I grow on YouTube? And the thing is, I'm not an expert. I know I've tried to position myself in the field. I do have 3 monetized YouTube channels, so I kind of felt like an expert when I started this channel a couple of years back. But my inability to monetize this channel that you're watching right now has proven to me that I'm really not an expert in this field. And while I do have those 3 monetized YouTube channels, and I do understand how those were able to get monetized, my inability to replicate that on this channel shows that I still have a lot to learn. That being said, I think that we all can learn and grow along the way. So I do want to share some of my advice, some of my tips in terms of how you might be able to grow your channel as well. Number 1, you have to provide value. You can't just post random videos. You can't just post stuff that you might enjoy, stuff that you want to make. There's going to be an overlap somewhere between the stuff that you're really, really passionate about making and what people actually want to watch. And it's that overlap that's really going to excel your channel. Now, if you post only the stuff that you like, there's 8 billion people in the world, you might hit it off really good, right? You might be able to connect with people, the people who would want to watch the same kinds of things that you enjoy making. But the truth is, the reality is, most likely, that's going to grow a lot slower because there's going to be less people in the world who are just like you, exactly like you, and want to watch the exact same thing that you're making, than if you find that in between, that balance between what people want to watch and what you want to make. There's going to be a sliver in there where you're going to excel. Lean into that. Find that, and you're going to find that through repetition. You're going to find that through making videos, making some, at first, random videos. I wouldn't say like just completely random, but stuff that you enjoy making, thinking through what you enjoy, thinking through what people might want to watch and get value from. Keep on making some random stuff like that, and eventually you're going to find what works for you personally, because it's going to be different for everybody. Everyone has a different personality. Everyone has a different niche that they're, able to talk about or excel at showing and things like that. And it's finding that niche, finding that thing that you're really going to excel about. That's going to make the difference between growing slow, growing fast, or even just steady good growth that accumulates over time. So that's the first thing. Find your niche. Find the way that you can provide value to other people. Number 2, though, I would say don't make this a long process. Like, finding your niche should not be something that takes 5 years to do. Like, at first, you're going to have to be consistent in uploading regularly. And I say at least twice a week, because once a week that's 50 videos a year, right? 52 videos a year. And that's not bad. But as soon as you double that to 2 a week, then that's 100 chances to find your niche, basically. And I would say make a variety of things. Don't lock yourself in at first until you find that one thing. And that's going to take some experimentation. That one thing that really excels both in terms of what you can provide and what people want to watch. Because when you find that one thing, that's when you're going to lean into that thing. And honestly, once you find that one thing that overlaps your passions, your abilities with what people actually want to watch, it's at that point, that's when you can actually slow down a little bit and say, I want to make these kinds of videos, but I want to make them better than I could if I was trying to pump out lots and lots of videos. So once you find that one thing, you can start taking your time to make some videos. I still would try to post more often than some of the top YouTubers. Like, sometimes people look at the top YouTubers and say, well, they can just post one video a year and grow their channels, and therefore I can just post one really, really good video a year and grow my channel too. If you were as good as Mr. Beast, I would say yes. But the thing is, we don't have that subscriber base yet. We don't have the resources that he has yet. So until we have those things, we need to put ourselves on more of a schedule than that. One video per year is not going to cut it, unless you have those kinds of resources, unless you have that kind of talent. One video a year is not going to cut it. I would say at least one a month, because that allows your subscribers that are getting to know you to say, I can rely on that one video. I'm going to watch that one video as soon as it comes out. And that's going to build some traction, right? So if you release less than that, most likely the people who, even if they really, really enjoyed that one video of yours, most likely they're going to forget about you. And when they see that next thumbnail from you, they think, that guy looks kind of familiar, but I don't know. There's other stuff that I know that I'll really enjoy. So you have to make a connection with your viewers on a regular basis so that your subscribers, the people who did subscribe to you because they liked that one video that you watched, that they watched, that they're going to keep on coming back. They're going to get to know you personally. So be consistent. That's what I'm saying, is be consistent. Make some videos, not just once in a while, but put yourself on a schedule and say, I'm going to make a video. At first, I would say twice a week. And then as you find that niche, as you get a little bit of traction in that overlap, from the videos that you enjoy making versus the videos that people want to watch, then slow down a little bit, maybe to at least once a month. Personally, I like more like once a week. I don't always stick to that myself because I don't always have the time. I don't always have the energy. I don't always have the ideas. But I wish I would stick to at least once a week right now, because that's when you really start to build the traction, build the connections with people, and be able to see your channel grow a little bit. Now, like I said before, I am far from an expert, but I'm just trying to teach you, trying to help you guys a little bit in terms of some of the stuff that I've learned actually does work. And that's that you got to find your niche. And I know that these are not things that are revolutionary. People say these kinds of things all the time, but it is true. And it's common sense for a reason. Find your niche and then pour yourself into that, provide value. And I think through that, we'll be able to grow our channels. If I can do it, you can do it too. I'm just an average guy.